surge, and also on the CNG signature, this pastel-y blue. Of course, some are more mainstream than others. Some will get accepted by a larger collection of customer targets, but they look completely at home on a very graphic and, like I said, dynamic product. And then finally, with the EV, you've seen this sort of matcha-inspired color everywhere. Whether it's in coffee shops, fashion, your phone cases, and everything like that. And again, the EV, it has to express not only the technology, what it does, but the character, the personality, the overall expression of what the customer wants. So whether it's the ICE product, that expresses a high-tech, high-quality, looks completely at home with the rest of the portfolio, and really does express a sort of wow factor for the customer, or it is the EV that really communicates that this is now no longer a niche product, that electrification isn't something that people are considering, but this is now a new mainstream. All of that together brings a product that we're very proud of. I think it goes without saying that this was a real work of love from the design team, and I think they were really challenged with a very tight envelope in terms of creating a dynamic and an exciting product. And I think when you see the vehicle in person, you'll definitely see that. So thank you. I'll also be now introducing Vivek onto the stage.
Good afternoon. So we've seen the love of the design team and the intense passion of our engineering team to bring the Tiago to you and the customers. But let's see what it really means for customers when they buy it. What is the experience they have? Importantly, our lives have become extremely connected, seamless, intuitive, and customers today across all aspects of their life expect the same, whether it's technology, convenience, premium experience from all aspects of their life. Their standards are really rising. But that's exactly where the hatchback segment has kind of let the Indian consumers down by not giving that premium experiences to the customers. And that's where the next gen Tiago, we asked ourselves a very, very different question. How do we maximize lifestyle experiences and modern features available to a first-time car buyer? And we didn't have to look far for inspiration. Martin spoke about phone cases. Think about smartphones today. They deliver digital connectivity to all of us, internet banking, UPI, video calls to loved ones. But the smartphone industry doesn't restrict these features just because the customer buys an entry product. So why should cars work differently? That's what customers are really asking. Why should modern experience, safety, and upmarket design be rationed that shape the next gen Tiago? As you can see, it starts from the inside. The new dashboard, Martin spoke about the passion behind it. It feels cleaner, wider, far more premium at every touch point for the customer. The dual screen environment, we know the features it unleashes, but for the customers, it gives a very digital kind of environment. They feel very much at home and feel upmarket and modern in their car. Small details like the rear AC vents, the fabric inserts, textures, the toggle power windows in the EV, a more thoughtfully designed central console with two phones there, all work together to elevate the customer experience and sophistication inside the cabin, intuitively modern and thoughtfully integrated into everyday life and every single time that the customer uses the car. It's important to remember that a huge amount of Tiago buyers will be first-time car buyers. And driving in our cities can be very intimidating, very scary, with our dense traffic, unpredictable roads, tight parking spaces. With the next gen Tiago, we focused on making this experience much more easier and confidence-inspiring for the first-time buyer. We have features like 360 degrees around, blind spot, but they are not just features. They work every single minute in the car to make the first-time car buyer much more comfortable getting behind the wheel. Customers become more aware, confident, and in control in everyday urban conditions. Anil spoke about the driving position, the seat height. The driving position has been designed to feel reassuring, easy to adapt to, better visibility of the road with the bonnet edges, the raised bonnet, making tight turns, parking far more intuitive, especially again for somebody getting behind the wheel for the first time. Of course, there is safety. We have spoken a lot about safety, but that reassurance to hatchback customers that, listen, we are not rationing safety for you. It is not a privilege only for premium segments. With our safety dome, again, Anil spoke about it, next gen Tiago customers will access the highest level of safety in real world conditions. That's what makes the Tiago truly unique. And something very different about Tiago is, based on our data, a very, very wide variety of customers consider the Tiago for their purchase, whether it's a first-time hatch buyers or customers evaluating more premium urban cars. Tiago is always in the consideration list of these cars. From daily high mileage users ready to embrace EV, as well as next gen Tiago offers petrol, CNG, EV, each built around different lifestyles and usage needs. With the next gen Tiago, every step up the range is a meaningful step. You will have a look at the grade walk here. Every variant has been curated around a specific kind of ownership experience. We always talk about the entry trims. We focus a lot on giving a lot of features in the entry trims. For a buyer stepping into car ownership for the first time, for somebody looking at an entry hatchback, our entry personas are curated with all the essential experiences, the design, the smart tech inclusions, the peace of mind with unmatched safety at the most accessible price points. Of course, our top personas offer the full picture, all the features you have seen, including 360-degree surround, blind view monitor, wireless charging, connected car technology. All of these segments so far were available 2 segments above, and we've democratized it for the first-time car buyer. Let's have a look at the complete persona walk of the next gen Tiago. I'll give you a few seconds to photograph that. Now with the Tiago.ev, the same philosophy applies. Built around fit-for-purpose mobility. Anand spoke a lot about it. Sailesh showed different customers how customers tailor the Tiago for their particular lifestyle and how India actually drives everyday city commutes, high-frequency usage to go around and buy your groceries, etc. Occasional long-distance journeys. Every step across the range unlocks a more capable, more connected, and more confidence-inspiring EV ownership experience. So whether a customer is entering the EV world for the first time or looking for a complete electric hatchback experience, there's the Tiago.ev curated to fit that life naturally. Let's have a look at the full grade walk of the Tiago.ev now. Again, I'll give you a few seconds to photograph it. So when we step back and look at the new next gen Tiago and Tiago EV together, what becomes clear is how much this product has moved the hatchback game. The Tiago.ev and Tiago are compact yet reassuringly safe. They are accessible yet aspirational, practical yet very, very rich in modern experiences. So when customers experience the new Tiago, everything it now brings together, and there is just one word that we expect customers to say when they see the car in our showrooms, that's just wow. So let's get ready to experience some wow in our lives.
Just wow.
Chal, we're getting late for the movie. God.
Just wow. Move like wow. Look like wow. Wow, just wow.
ये है तुम्हारा शॉर्टकट।
Pen and screen, 4 cameras, voice command and fast charge. अरे same same.
Just wow. Just wow. Just wow. Just wow. Just wow. Just wow. Just wow.
Just wow. 15 मिनट चार्ज किया, पूरा दिन चलेगा।
बस इतने में तो 2 दिन चलेगी।
Just wow. Just wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the much loved and much awaited, the next gen Tiago. Now I request the leadership team of Tata Motor Passenger vehicles to please join us on stage for a group photograph. A special thanks to everyone on stage. I now request you to kindly take your seats. Requesting all of you to please kindly take your seats. Also, I request Mr. Chandra to kindly request you to remain with us as we now move into one of the most anticipated moments of today's launch.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have now seen the next generation Tiago. You have seen the design that Martin and his team have been perfecting and the engineering and technology that our teams have built from the ground up. And I believe what we saw made you feel wow. The next gen Tiago has been designed to bring the kind of technology, comfort, and experience customers typically associate with more expensive vehicle segments. The next gen Tiago makes you say wow for its stylish design, first in segment technologies, uncompromised safety, and the multitude of powertrain choices that we are offering. And now, on top of that, the moment you have been waiting for. The next gen Tiago starts at
Just wow. Move like wow.
And now we move to the Tiago iCNG. Tata Motors has been at the heart of the disruption in the CNG segment today. And with the next gen Tiago, we are continuing in exactly the same spirit. Customers no longer look at CNG only as an economical choice. They are increasingly expecting it to feel aspirational, convenient, and feature-rich as well. The Tiago iCNG is now a genuinely modern, aspirational, and enjoyable everyday ownership experience. A true, just wow CNG experience. And with that philosophy, we are pleased to announce that the next generation Tiago iCNG range will start at
Just wow.
Let us have all the persona voice prices for both petrol and iCNG, please.
Chal, we are getting late for the movie. God.
So now coming to EVs. What does the next gen Tiago EV cost? This is not just a pricing question. It is about what electric mobility should mean for India. The next gen Tiago EV is not merely a car purchase. It is the most financially intelligent mobility decision today. First, a lifetime battery warranty permanently addresses the concern around degradation and resale. Second, significantly faster charging, 100-kilometer top-up in just 18 minutes removes a key barrier to adoption. And third, as I said, it fundamentally changes the economics of ownership. With significantly lower running costs, the car effectively pays for itself by the 4th or 5th year, and from that point on, the car starts paying you back. This is a shift in how India will view mobility, not as an expense, but as a financial asset. With this, the next gen Tiago EV price starts at
Just wow. Move like wow.
Let us have the full EV persona-wise prices, please. Beyond this, while we believe the majority of customers continue to prefer outright vehicle ownership for its simplicity and familiarity, the EV financing ecosystem is steadily evolving, with some customers now exploring more flexible ownership structures. In line with our commitment to expanding customer choices, we are introducing a battery as a service offering for the Tiago EV. This model has been specifically designed for our accessible EV portfolio, giving customers an additional pathway into electric mobility. With battery as a service, the Tiago EV price starts at So a car with this design, this technology, and this safety at this price, we believe that is what democratization actually looks like. Here's a summary of the pricing for the next-gen Tiago and Tiago EV. So from ICE to ICNG to Tiago EV and even Tiago EV with bus, the new Tiago makes aspiration accessible across every powertrain and for every kind of customer. And that is exactly what we have tried to do with this launch. So when you put it all together, there's really only one way to describe what the next gen Tiago and Tiago EV represent for India today. That is just wow. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now as we conclude today's live showcase, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to the media, our partners, our audiences watching online, and the entire Tata Motors passenger vehicles family. Before we close, few announcements for the guests to follow. The 3 cars on the stage are reserved for pre-scheduled media interactions only. These cars are not available for walkarounds. I repeat, the cars on the stage are not available for walkarounds. For today's experience, the vehicle displays are spread across two distinct zones, one dedicated for Tiago.ev and the other one for Tiago.ice, featuring PV and ICNG cars. The EV zone is at Phoenix